All right, let's talk about something that can feel, well, a little overwhelming, but is so important for all of us: adulting our finances. Today, we're going to dive into some of the big ideas from the book Adulting Your Finances to show you how you can make money your most powerful tool instead of feeling like you're its slave. I mean, have you ever had that feeling, you work hard, the paycheck comes in, but somehow by the end of the month, you're left wondering where it all went? Or that shot of panic when some unexpected bill pops up because you know your savings are basically non-existent? Yeah, it feels like your money has a mind of its own and you're just getting dragged along for a really stressful ride. And this right here is the big idea we're digging into today. Look, this isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme. It's about a massive shift in how you think, about going from feeling powerless and anxious about money to feeling confident and totally in the driver's seat of your own life. So, the very first step on this journey, it's all in your head. It's about changing how we actually see money, because it is not the monster under the bed we've been led to believe it is.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? That little heart-stopping moment right before you check your balance, like there's some monster hiding in the numbers just waiting to jump out. We end up avoiding the topic altogether because it feels so stressful, but that avoidance is exactly what gives money all the power over us.
This slide just lays it out so perfectly. You've got two paths. On one side, if you see money as an enemy, you get fear, you get stress. But on the other side, when you start seeing it as a tool, like a hammer or a shovel, everything changes. A hammer isn't good or bad. It just depends on who's using it and for what. Money is exactly the same. It can be an amazing tool for building the life you want, giving you control and ultimately freedom.
Okay, so how do we actually start using money as a tool? Well, the first practical step is to really understand it, and that means you've got to get to know your numbers.
Now, really, think about it for a second. Not a ballpark guess, but the actual to-the-dollar number you need for rent, food, bills, all the essentials. This single number is your foundation. Knowing it is the absolute first step to feeling in control, because it tells you exactly what you need to survive, even if things get a little rocky. And the best way to find that number? You got to start tracking. Now, don't think of this as punishment. Seriously, think of it more like a fitness tracker, but for your wallet. It's just about gathering the data, seeing where your money is actually going, from the big stuff down to that daily coffee. Trust me, you might be really surprised by what you find. So once you have the data, you can build a plan. And no, we are not talking about some restrictive financial prison here. We are talking about a map. So many people hear the word budget and they just cringe. It sounds like restriction, but a good budget does the exact opposite. It gives you freedom. A map doesn't tell you that you can't go anywhere fun. It shows you the best way to get to your awesome destination without getting lost or running out of gas. That is exactly what a budget does for your money.
And this right here is such a brilliant way to start without getting overwhelmed. The 50-30-20 rule is a super popular guide. Basically, 50% of your take-home pay goes to your essential needs. 30% is for your wants, the fun stuff. And a really crucial 20% goes to your future self through savings and investments. The beauty of it is that it's flexible, but the core idea is powerful. You give every single dollar a job. You're the boss.
Okay, so you're tracking your money, you've got a plan in place. Now it's time to stop just managing day to day and start actively building the future you actually want. Look, life is going to happen. Cars break down, people lose jobs, emergencies pop up out of nowhere. Your emergency fund is your financial shield. It is the safety net that protects you from falling into debt when the unexpected strikes. So the goal here is to have 3 to 6 months of your essential living costs saved up in a separate account that's easy to get to. Having this shield gives you something more valuable than money. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you the breathing room to make smart decisions during a crisis, not panicked ones. All right, once that shield is built, it's time to go on the offensive. Investing is how you make your money grow over time. Think of it like planting a tiny little seed. It doesn't look like much at first, right? But with time and consistency, that little seed can grow into a massive tree that provides shade and security for you in the future. And this is where the magic happens. It's called compounding. It's where your money starts earning its own money. This chart shows it perfectly. Someone who starts investing even small amounts at age 25 can end up with so much more than someone who starts with way bigger amounts at 45. It proves that your greatest asset isn't how much money you have, it's how much time you have. And all of this brings us to the ultimate goal, because this isn't just about spreadsheets and saving money.
It's about using all these tools to build a life that actually gets you excited to wake up in the morning.
This is the final transformation. When you manage your money on purpose, you finally get off that hamster wheel of just working to pay the bills. You start aligning your finances with your real, personal goals. And suddenly, money becomes the engine that powers your dreams.
Maybe your dream is to be your own boss, right? To build something totally from scratch. A solid financial plan can give you the runway you need to take that leap of faith. Or hey, maybe it's freedom you're really after. The ability to just go, to explore new places, and see the world without being chained down by financial stress. Or maybe it's just that quiet confidence of knowing you'll be able to retire comfortably, with total security and the freedom to spend your time exactly how you want to. Whatever your dream is, financial control is the key that unlocks the door.
So you see, it all comes back to these 4 basic habits. Track where your money is going, manage it with a plan, protect yourself with a safety net, and invest to let it grow for you. These aren't giant, impossible leaps. They are small, consistent steps that lead to massive, life-changing results. Look, this isn't about flipping a switch and changing your entire life overnight. It's just about starting. So, I want you to think, what is one small, totally manageable change you can commit to starting this week? Maybe it's just downloading a tracking app or setting up a $5 automatic transfer to savings. That first step is the most powerful one you'll ever take.
If you found this inspiring, make sure you hit subscribe for more explainers just like this to help you master your life. And now, we really want to hear from you. What is that one small change you're committing to this week? Drop it in the comments below. Let's get this journey started together.